the hell is this? What is going on?
What the hell is this?
What are we watching? So this is like a soap opera.
It's a soap opera. There's 2 soap operas in the UK. There's 3. There's 2 big ones, Coronation Street and Eastenders. Rival channels.
So what is the mood as opposed to Coronation Street?
Coronation Street, I guess, is like a northern, a bit softer, sweeter, nicer. This one is like set in London, innit? With a couple of geezers, innit?
A little bit more trendy.
Yeah. I remember it being miserable. It was a miserable soap. A miserable experience watching this.
Talking one signature, 2 seconds. Unless it ain't just a work holding you up.
It's Phil Mitchell. He was in it when I watched it. Him and Grant and Peggy Mitchell. Peggy the mum, Peggy. Sorry.
Oh my god.
If this is going to happen, it's got to happen today.
He's a bad guy.
Phil's the muscle. At least he was when I watched it.
For this pub?
No.
Or just in general?
Just in general. He's the hard case.
Oh.
Right. The bad boy. Only he's gotten on a bit. He's gotten on a bit. But him and his brother Grant, the Mitchell brothers. The Mitchells. Innit?
I'll take it back.
No, don't be dark.
No, give me...
No, Bill!
I can't believe how normal looking the UK cast their stars. I mean, the people in like on TV and here are generally good looking.
If I lived in a soap opera, I'd figure out everybody's intentions on day one.
Mm.
I'd walk into the barman here and say, I'll give you a drink. And he's like, yeah, I'll buy you a drink. And I'm like, what are you hiding?
Yeah.
What are you hiding? What are you up to? I'll take my business elsewhere. Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't know.
One of the coppers wanted to look in my bag, and I kicked off, so she nicked me. It's not a big deal. You're dealing, ain't you?
See, it's all drugs and dodgy geezers and yelling at each other and sour faces like...
Just miserable.
Miserable. Fucking miserable.
Mm.
And I believe you, but, you know, the lady ain't for turning. She don't want you to buy this place.
Yeah, I didn't have you down as a sort of geezer who needed his wife's permission.
What does he want the property for? He said that it's Sharon doesn't want him to get the property. If I remember, Sharon used to work in the Old Vic. That's the pub.
Mm.
And her and Phil were in a relationship. Her and Phil were in a relationship. And then they ended up breaking up, innit?
What if you hate the person that you're acting with for years and years?
Mm.
And you have to kiss them?
I guess you have to act to pretend to like them.
I don't want to.
Oh, you can't be an actor then.
I guess not.
That Sharon's a right piece of work sticking her oar and trying to put the brakes on everything.
I'm guessing the contracts ain't been signed then?
I'm thinking, the guy on the left, it says son. The guy on the right, it says son's lover. Now, it's just a guess. But because Phil's a hard case...
They don't know?
No, he knows. But it would have been an earlier storyline, right? Say, Christmas special, Phil finds out his boy's gay.
Oh.
Like that.
Yeah.
And then he has to get over it, and it's like 6 months ago. That's just me guessing.
She thinks she's being a good friend, but I'm a husband. I've got to do the right thing by her. I've got to get her out of the Vic.
Now that's Sharon. She used to own the Vic and live upstairs with the Vic with Phil. And then they obviously had a falling out.
Hello, Phil. What can I get you?
I can't believe that is a show. It's like Dragon Ball Z, where like nothing really happens. Like stuff happens, but nothing really happens.
That was pretty boring, wasn't it? They were talking about selling a bar, and then there was a fight in another bar, and then that was it. Although it's a soap opera and it's supposed to snare you in and make you want to see more. I don't want to see any more of that.
No.
Everything's grey. Everyone's sarky and miserable. Oh, what you got on, mate? What you on? What you got? Outside. I would give Eastenders, that episode.
Whatever episode that is.
I'd give it 2 Phil Mitchells out of 10 geezers. What do you do?
I give it 2 pubs out of 10 calves.
2 pubs. There's a lot of pubs.
There's just
too much drinking going on over there.
There's pubs and calves and...
Let's move on.
Alright.